Well, Mr. Miku, welcome to Bermuda. We're here on this Sunday morning. You have a bunch of youth, but your main reason for being in Bermuda this time, can you just explain?
Okay, thanks for having me, Earl. It's good to be back. So we are here because CONCACAF refereeing normally offers support to the various MAs, and Bermuda applied for support in terms of their refereeing program. So today, basically, we're here to help prepare their match officials who are on the FIFA panel for upcoming tournaments, as well as to do some work with the academy referees.
Yeah, you brought quite a few. You brought an entourage, and when I say entourage, well-respected people within CONCACAF, especially in the officiating side. We have the likes of Rohan back. We have, what do these guys and ladies bring to this to Bermuda?
First of all, they are Caribbean match officials, and Bermuda is regarded as part of the Caribbean. Right, so these match officials interact well. These instructors interact very well with the referees. The referees are very receptive of them, and it makes the refereeing learning process that much easier.
Now, your last visit to Bermuda compared to this time, how much has this program grown?
We have to say it has improved. When we were here several years ago, Bermuda had no FIFA match officials. Now they have 3 FIFA match officials. I know there are difficulties, but we are going through the troubled waters, and we expect that in the near future they will continue to improve and enhance the refereeing product.
Yeah, and looking at the region overall, as far as match officials, we see a lot of our officials now getting these appointments to FIFA World Cups and especially Nations League and all that.
Yeah.
What does that say about the region?
Well, it tells us that we are growing. We are again growing in match officiating. We are at a very disadvantage, in that we have very few professionalized leagues, and that impacts negatively on the refereeing program. But what we try to do is to work around the obstacles and to produce match officials. And it shows that the Caribbean can indeed produce. There is talent, officiating talent, and we can produce match officials, just to provide that sustained support for them to, to produce.
All right, well, welcome to Bermuda. Thanks for coming. Hopefully we have double the match officials at the end of this year, so we can have 6 on the panel next year.
That's my hope as well.
All right,
thanks you. Okay.
Right. You're back in Bermuda. Let's talk a bit about the growth of this program over the time that you've been able to help us out here.
As always, it's good to be in Bermuda. We have been here from quite a while now in terms of number of years. We have watched Bermuda coming from ground zero to a position of some degree of comfort. However, we are not fully satisfied because we still think there's more to be achieved in terms of the talent pool and the enthusiasm of the head of the refereeing department and the Bermuda Football Federation on a whole. Currently, we have on the list here 3 FIFA international referees coming from 0, which is an achievement over a short-term period. The long term is to get a full team to include a central referee, male and female, and the work continues. So once we are invited to Bermuda to assist in any way, shape or form, trust me, we'll be willing to come. And that is the reason why we're here. For this program that is sponsored by CONCACAF, now we're here working with the youth referee, the academy referee, and of course the current senior referees, to include the FIFA match officials. We're also here to assess the referees in their games in the league that is ongoing. We understand that today is the final day of the league competition, and we have a number of international referees here from the United States and from the Caribbean. So it is a multi-purpose visit for this time, to train, to help to develop, to assess and to encourage and motivate the match officials. Because in the future, as I said, we hope to increase the pool that is coming out of Bermuda as a small state to service competition in the Caribbean.
Yeah. One of the things you and I always talk about, especially when you're here, is the habit, the training habit, the mental part of the game as well,
Yes.
To improve it, to make sure that people are up to standard. How have you seen that over the few days that you've been here, speaking with our FIFA officials especially?
That is an area of a big improvement in terms of we are not fully convinced that whenever we are not here, there is enough push to go out on your own and train and put in the work. And again, that is one of the reasons why we took along with us some international referees to show them some habits. If you observe on the field now, a young lady from the United States is going through a drill with them. So we need them to develop that habit some more. With the absence of the instructor, they can work on their own, and they should want it just as much as how we want them to want it.
Yeah. Well, again, thank you very much for coming. We look forward to a full week of you here. Give them your best. Shout at them.
Yo!
Cardallo, welcome to Bermuda. A big year for you, isn't it?
Yes, it is, definitely.
What? Tell us what's on the horizon for you this year.
Well, actually, I became the head of refereeing for Jamaica. So, you know, my objective and goal is to develop the referees in the country, and also in terms of the preparation for international games and both local game as well.
Now, that's a tall order, isn't it? Because are you following Victor?
Yes, I am, yes.
Big shoes to fill, but you can handle it?
Yes, definitely. It's a challenge, and again, being the first female to be in this position, being one of the youngest to be in this position, I guess it's a milestone for me, and I'm very elated and very excited to work with my referees. I've been working with them actively as a referee and now off the field. I'm very excited.
Yeah. What got you into officiating?
That's another story. Actually, it was Mr. Meikle who had introduced me to refereeing. Long persuasion. I decided to join, and the rest is history. I have no regrets. I've officiated in multiple tournaments. Also attended 2 Junior World Cups. My goal was to attend Senior World Cup, but unfortunately injury did not afford me to do that. I've gotten the opportunity, but because of injury, I had to turn it down.
Yeah. Now, getting into the administration part of officiating, why did you take that up? Did you see a need for a female to be involved and kind of help more females get involved?
Yes, definitely. I think being off the field, there's a lot more for me to offer in terms of refereeing, being a female as well, and the demand is there for female. And I think I can be of help, I can be an asset to that aspect of it, and referee on a whole. So I think that was one of the motivations for me to take in that position.
Sell female officiating for me, for a Bermuda person standing by right now looking for something to do. So sell it for me so we can get more females involved, especially in the officiating side.
Yeah, I must say, refereeing, it's exciting, challenging at the same time, but trust me, once you get into refereeing, then you begin to enjoy it. You have to love the game, you have to love the profession, and once you do that, trust me, the end, you will sit one day and say, wow, is this really me? But the point and the most, you'd say now, the major part in this, you have to be dedicated, you have to be self-motivated, and this is the only way you can reach to the next level. Because if you are not self-motivated, there are some point where, okay, maybe somebody is not giving the attention you might think you needed. You have to be that person to be the push for yourself in order to reach to the level that you need to be.
All right, well, thank you, Cardallo, for coming to Bermuda. Hopefully you have an enjoyable stay. The weather stays like this for you.
Yes, it's good now, but when I just came, I was really worried. But I'm very enjoying Bermuda. I'm enjoying the scenery, where I'm at the sea and all of that. The view is very nice. I'm looking forward to be back here very soon.
All right, well, thank you very much for coming.